Uh, what us fishermen use now is roe, and that comes from a female salmon. The process is a lengthy and tedious thing. First thing we have to do, we have to kill a female salmon. And some of the things that goes through is the mess, the storage at home, on the river, packaging. Fishing with it is very delicate because of the nature of the bait itself. It falls off while casting, the current can pull it off, rocks will knock it off, and when you get bites, if you don't swing on time, you'll lose your bait. My bait, the Hiouchi Salmon Egg Chain, eliminates all these problems, which brings this complex fishing experience to the novice. And let me show you how. So, what I have here is a series of single eggs on glowbug yarn. And glowbug yarn is a preferred yarn that fishermen throughout the United States use, preferably on the West Coast. Now, what is the yarn representing? It represents the membrane of the salmon eggs when they are attached to one another inside of the side of a female salmon. And this is the reason why I came up and invented these eggs. It eliminates the hassle of curing roe, the mess, the packaging, the smell. So it is a simple bait that anyone can use, novice to an expert. And let me show you now how easy it is to use. Taking a pair of scissors, I'm going to use a 4-egg bait. I just cut between the eggs through the glowbug yarn. And I know these eggs are going to stay on my hook. So, taking my easy steely hook, I'm going to put 2 eggs in the loop, pull it tight, and I am ready to fish. Just like that.
And that's not going to fall off.
This will not fall off. You'll be casting 5, 6, 7 times until you hit a snag that actually breaks your hook off. This bait will stay on for as long as you keep casting.
And does it work?
Does it work? I just had a phone call or email from a fella up on the Mad River. He can't get enough of it. Him and his family have never fished for steelhead. And I gave them a pack, and they've hooked 15 fish, and he's begging for more.
And I understand you also, when you were up at the Mad River, ran into a production manager for J.D. Ritchie.
This is correct.
And how did you come about talking with him?
Well, they heard about all this commotion that was going upriver, and they had only talked about, the fishermen in the area heard that there was only 3 fish caught in the past 2 weeks. When my friend and I showed up at the river, no kidding, within the first hour we had 5 fish, and people were wondering what we were using. So people came up and watched us as we ended up catching 11 fish, and we put on quite a show using the Hiouchi salmon eggs right here. Simple concept, and it's easy fishing right there. And does it work? You bet it does. And hopefully I can get it on the market.
Okay, so there we have it. 2 products basically that make fishing easier, and I think it's high time that someone made fishing easier for fishermen, because I think they've been forgotten about. This hook and this bait is a great thing for just the novice, or even for the older people as they get arthritis and lose their eyesight. It takes care of a lot of things. So anyway, there you have it, the Hiouchi Salmon Egg Chain and the double eye octopus hook. Thank you very much.